Good evening. How are you?
We are fine.
So, let me start by first introducing myself. I'll be your trainer, Yvonne. And I'll be taking you through manage business risks. Okay?
Yes.
So today is date 27.
Yes.
Okay. So by the end of the lesson, you should be able to explain or rather define what the business are. So let me start by terms in business, risks. What are the business risks? And the purpose. Of this business, and finally, how to generate business risk register. So now we can start. In groups of two, kindly discuss what a business risk is. What a business risk is. Okay. I hope you've gotten the answers. Somebody? What is a risk register? Business risk. That was the first question, eh?
Yes, it is a possibility of a business making a loss or not achieving its expected goal.
Alright. Who else? Who else? Somebody give it a try. What is a business risk? Sharon, what is a business? Or what comes into your mind when you hear the term business risk?
When you hear the business risk, it means that also to end that risk.
Yeah, that is true. And now, what is a risk register? What are the business risks? What is a risk register, Sharon?
A risk register is a document that is used to record all identified risks in a business, including their causes, impacts, livelihood, and control measures.
Anybody else? Correct? So, I hope you've all heard what Sharon has said. A register, it is a document. When you're beginning a business, you must, yeah? So you must sit down with a document and come up with a possible risk. Because the business does not always have a good side, it has a bad side. Yeah? And these are what we are calling the risks. So, somebody tell me another term used in business risk. A risk is a possibility of loss, harm, or an undesirable outcome that can affect the business objective. Are we together?
Yes.
Then we have a risk management. It is the process of identifying, yeah? The process of identifying, assessing, and controlling threats to an organization's capital and earnings. So what is a risk assessment? According to you, what is a risk assessment? Yeah, a risk assessment. Somebody? Somebody?
Risk assessment.
A risk assessment.
Can you say that it is determining the likelihood and potential impact of the direct risk?
Yes, that is absolutely correct. So what Sharon is trying to say, risk assessment, it is evaluating, that process of evaluating. You have the what? You have the risk, then you have to assess it. You assess it. That is evaluating the likelihood and impact of potential risks to prioritize them. And the last one is risk identification. This is identification and recognizing. Yeah? So the risk identification, it is recognizing and listing all possible risks that could affect the business. Are we together up to there?
Yes.
So we've seen what a business risk is, the terms used, what a risk register is. Now, what is the purpose of that business risk register? What is the purpose? Anybody? Let me list for you down. You can take that in your notebooks.
Yes.
The purpose, there are three purposes. Yeah? Want to try? I give it a try.
Yes. One of the purpose is to track and monitor and manage risk.
Very correct.
You track, you monitor, and manage the risk. Another one, you can see.
Let me just try that one.
Okay.
So the first one, she has said, this point is number one.
To track, monitor,
Uh-huh.
and manage. Manage risk.
Yeah.
Manage risk. Yeah.
So, what she's simply saying, you first track. You've seen the risk, yeah? Then you monitor. Inafanya nini? What does that risk do to the business? Then, after you've monitored and you've understood what it does in a business, you manage. Yeah? You manage that risk. So it tracks, it monitors, and manages. Okay? Who else? You have very nice answers. Who else? Hey, yes.
It helps the team to
the main ones. So, I would like, very nice, I'd like to add on the purpose. So it's to assign responsibility for each risk, then to support decision making in risk management. So very first, I would like us to show you a sample of the risk register. We have the risk ID. This is the number. Risk ID. Forgive me. Exam, I'll check how much we are looking. Then the description. You describe the risk. Then the likelihood. Yeah? The likelihood of it happening. Then you get to the impact. After you've gotten the likelihood, you go to the impact. What is it doing to the business? Yeah? Then the mitigation. What are you doing about it? Yeah? Yes. Then you have to assign that risk to a responsible person to take care of it. Responsible person. And finally, the status. Is it ongoing? Is it controller? Is it under? Yeah? Here's what a business, a risk register. Register. Okay? This is what it looks like. So, having said all that, I would like to leave you an assignment which I will pick cases 27. So I will be expecting that assignment is 29 latest. So in your groups, discuss what a risk mitigation is, a risk control, contingency plan. Are you writing?
Yes.
And internal and external risk. Yeah? Yes. Are you together? Yes. I hope you will adhere to the need. So, what have you learned? What have you learned today? Very fast. Yes.
How to produce a risk register.
Very good. Yes.
Purpose
Nita?
of the risk register.
Very nice.
What a business risk is.
Good. Now, something I actually forgot. Let me mark the register as I walk out there.
Yes.
So we have Sharon Chikemoi, present. Yvonne. She's not in.
Yeah.
Okay. Ben. Yeah, he's there. Madeline Shaban. She's there. Victor Okero. Ronald Juliot. And Gaki. And Jay Gaki. Interesting. Your names look alike. Thank you so much for your cooperation for this session. And wish you the very best. Yeah?
Thank you.
We will meet again soon in our next lesson.
Yes.